Welcome back again, citizens. This is Matt with Madrealm Gaming, and today we're talking about the ROC mining vehicle and all of my tips and tricks for how to make money and avoid some of the known bugs. Now, before we get into that today, I do want to thank everybody who subscribed in the last week and a half and congratulate Kabujo on winning the Avenger Titan for the 500 subscriber giveaway. Keep tuned for details at the end of this video where I'm going to explain how I will handle my 1000 subscriber giveaway. But now that we've already gotten that out of the way, let's get into it. For anybody who's looking for a more in-depth experience and you're tired of doing the same old, I do recommend the ROC. Not only is it fun to drive, you have the ability to make a really good amount of money, and this is easily the most in-depth and content-spanning gameplay loop that you can engage in. So if you are looking to have fun, you're looking to make some money, and you want a change of pace from doing your typical trade runs, pick yourself up a Great Cat ROC. This is a very effective and very cheap way to get involved with the best gameplay loop currently, in my opinion. So you'll want to buy the Great Cat ROC at New Deal at the TISA Spaceport in Lorville at Hurston. So this is 172,000 UEC, making it one of the most affordable vehicles in the game. And you'll want to pick yourself up a Cutlass Black if you don't currently have one. You can actually rent it right around the corner at the Vantage Rental here in Lorville as well. Total for both, it's going to cost you 199,706 Alpha UEC. So make sure you farmed up a little bit before you get that. I do also recommend, if you're going to some of the harsher climates, to pick yourself up a Pembroke suit. This one is going to be specifically for the hot climates, and you can find it at Everest Harbor, and the Novikov suit for cold climates. You can buy that at Port Tressler. They're not required, but I do recommend them, as they'll keep your overheat and hypothermia time way down. Now, I recommend going to these little Platinum Bay landing services, planet side, where you're going to be mining, as you can also do your trading here once you've filled up your cargo hold and your personal inventory. These are really great. They're always going to be present at your Shubin mining facilities, ArcCorp mining facilities, and HDMS facilities. These are going to be found best at Daymar on Crusader, Magda at Hurston, and Aberdeen at Hurston, as these are also the best places for you to go for mining. Okay, so your Cutlass Black is loaded up, you're all ready to go with your ROC, and you're wondering how you can locate some of these minables to get started making money. There's a couple of key things to keep in mind when scanning. First, always make sure that you're flying at a slow speed, usually SCM or lower. This way you don't just blow past whatever you find. Also, you'll need to be at a low altitude to pick these minables up, as they have a much lower signature than the large ones that are used for a prospect or a mole mining. Third, we're going to be doing very rapid scans, and you're going to barely be charging it to maybe a quarter or a half at best. This way you can keep scanning quickly as you're flying along at SCM speed. Now, the fourth thing to keep in mind, watch for these scans at less than 2,000 meters. You'll see one pop up right here that's about 1,000 meters, and then another one that pops up at less than 1,000 meters. That's how you know you found good hand minables that are for you. Hadanite is the most expensive, followed by Aphorite and then Dolovine. So keep an eye out, as Hadanite's what you want to be picking up the most, probably for the next couple of patches. Now, let's discuss some of the bugs that you're going to encounter with the ROC and how to get around them. The first that you're probably going to encounter is the arm getting stuck when you try to leave the Cutlass. Just double tap M, and that will fix that for you. The most frequent and frustrating, though, is getting stuck on your side. This one's really easy to fix. Just floor it. Go as fast as you can any direction, then turn your engine off. This will make your ship suddenly flip over onto its side, and in this case, I flip back over onto the other side. However, again, I do the exact same thing. All I do is start off by turning the engine back on, starting to spin my tires back up to a high RPM. I turn my engine back off, and then it flips me back onto my side. So this is going to happen pretty frequently because for some reason this thing is top heavy. And it seems like a lot of the issues with the ROC stem from the fact that it has this engine problem that causes it to be super floaty. Another point where this is good, when you're going to pick anything up, mine anything, collect anything, just make sure get in a good position and turn your engines off. This will keep it from drifting around and sliding all over the place. Now, just like with other mining, this is a simple mini game of making sure that your throttle is putting enough energy into the ROC so that it will start to fracture. You can see the fracture sensor on the right, just above the overcharge sensor. The fracture center will increase as your energy level on the left stays in the green bar. You do not want to go into the red, as going into the red will cause the rock to explode. And with the gray cat mining, it is absolutely horrible to try to pick up all of the fragments after they've scattered all over the place. The goal for when you're busting open the rocks and you're using the gray cat rock to do so is actually to make sure that they're as tightly packed as possible. Or sometimes they'll be in a ravine and they'll slide down together. That's fine. But as you can see here, I try to keep everything grouped up and let it all break into a nice clean pile. This way, when I have the engine off, I can use the collection module, let it sit for a couple of seconds, and you'll see that it actually begins to vacuum things up pretty efficiently. Again, make sure your engine's off for this. A lot of people have frustrations because the collection beam has to focus for a second on the stack of minables. If your rock is sliding around because the engine is on, it pretty much won't work. If you're having a lot of problems, turn the engine off. Final tip for rock mining, you can take minables out of the back, place them on the floor of your Cutlass, Freelancer, whatever ship you're in, and actually sell them. It's pretty easy. You just walk up, use the back of it, wait for it to load, split off whatever commodity you would actually need, as the rock holds way more than your backpack possibly can, and then that will put that inside of your inventory. The next thing you'll want to do is, after you've put it in your backpack, turn away from the rock so that it goes ahead and closes your inventory system, and you'll want to hit I in order to open your personal inventory. Here, you can again split the commodity however you need, but if you hit store commodities, it's going to give you a box. You can then hold left click to place this box neatly wherever you want. It even works for stacking things neatly. This way, you can keep going for as long as you'd like, or if you have a group of friends that you're playing with, they can take those packages and go and sell them at the nearest trading post, which should be the exact same place where you've picked up your rock. Another thing that people might question when they come to do this is you're going to see on the trading console that the Cutlass Black is actually empty. That's completely normal. You're putting micro SCUs in, and this keeps track of SCUs. So you can see here, my personal commodity shows MCU, because for the Gray Cat Rock, it's small minables. When I switch to the Cutlass Black, though, it says 0 SCU, but that's because I don't have enough cargo units in it for it to even register that it's a full SCU of cargo. So don't freak out if you see that when you go to sell at the trading panel. Okay, citizens, and with that, that's pretty much everything we need to cover how to handle rock mining in the current 3.11 patch. I think it's in a fantastic place, and a lot of people are going to be making some great money off of this right now, so make sure to pick yourself one up and give it a shot. Also, I am doing 2 ship giveaways this time when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to qualify for that, it's going to be 2 100i game packages. Go ahead and make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and comment on at least one of the videos that comes out this month. It just needs to show that you are an active subscriber on my page. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will once again do a live stream giveaway where we will give away 1 midway through the stream and 1 at the end of the stream. Again, if you guys did like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Throw any comments down in the comment section if you have anything to say. Thank you again for stopping by, everybody. I'm out of here.